So most of you came to my channel today because you wanted to see my Sephora haul and my Ulta haul during the spring savings at Sephora and Ulta. So let me show you what I got at Sephora first. So I'm gonna take everything out of the bag first and everything out of the Ulta bag, and I'll show you everything that I bought. And then after I show you what I bought, I will be applying it and we'll see how I like everything that I bought. And as most of you know, if you watch my channel, that I'm not no beauty expert. I just went to Sephora and Ulta as just a regular person buying things at the Sephora sale and the Ulta sale. So if I don't describe something correctly, that's because I'm not any beauty expert on any of this stuff. So just to let you know. Okay, so let me show you everything that I bought. So this is everything that I bought at Sephora. So I bought this day. This is the Cactus Fruit 3-in-1 Styling Clean and Taming Wand. I bought that because when I put my hair up, I tend to get like little tentacles. So I bought this because I thought that would help with any little tiny little flyaways and any hair. Like when I put my hair in a updo, I can get all the little hairs on my neck to go up and keep it nice and slick, smooth, and styled nicely. So that'd be nice for when I'm at the salon. So I'm gonna try that on some of my clients too when I do updos for the prom this year and any weddings parties that I may do. That when they just need a little extra touch, I'll use that. And then I bought this Dior Backstage Glow Maximizer palette. I'll open that up shortly and show you what's inside. But I bought that because I keep seeing all these makeup artists on YouTube use this, and they got some really pretty colors in there. And then I like this Ellis Brooklyn perfume. I bought the Miami Nectar just because I like to always smell like I'm at the ocean, and this smells really, really good. I'll have to get the set on that and I'll let you know. And then I already have this, I think you pronounce it Quay, but this is a body cream. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let me see if I can focus. The sun's shining, so sorry about that. But this is Quay body cream. It smells really, really good. Again, I bought this because I thought it smelled like the ocean, and a client that comes into the salon uses this, and she recommended it to me first. She said I probably really like it. I have a big one of these, and I bought the small one so I can bring this when I travel to the Cape coming next month. Then I like a lot of Benefit products, so I bought a bronzer and just a restock of the Dandelion blush. That's a really pretty pink color. That's not too bright. And then this Hoola bronzer, which is the light one because I'm pretty fair, so I didn't want to get a too dark of a color. And next I bought the Sephora Favorites, which is a Summer Essentials. So let me see. So let me show you first. I will be opening everything and I'll show you what came in this little package. But this comes with a Charlotte Tilbury Volume Mascara. It's in black. And then the LYS Beauty is a Skin Loyalty Setting Spray. The Patrick Ta Mini, let's see, Major Headlines Double Take Cream and Powder Blush Duo, and she's all that girl. And I think it came with some other things, but let me open it up and we'll see what's inside there. And then I also bought some new makeup brushes because the ones I had, oops, sorry about that. I'll take everything out so you can see these brushes a little bit more clearly, but I bought new brushes because mine I've had for a very long time, and I saw these and thought they'd be good for traveling too. So in this nice Sephora case, so that will be nice to have to put all those in. And then at Ulta, I didn't buy too much, but I could not find this color. I think it's called Laura Mercier. This is tinted moisturizer. It's light. This is for natural skin. It's an illuminizer with a broad spectrum of SPF 25 sunscreen. So I bought that because I like that it has the SPF, and I like that it was a tinted moisturizer. I have a trial size of that and I really liked it, so got that in the color Sand. So I'll be trying that out, and hopefully it's not too dark for my pale skin. Then I always wanted to try one of these Rare Beauty bronzing sticks, so I bought this. I don't know if you can see it, but it's Power Boost, and that is not too dark of a color either. I put it on my hand. I don't know if you can still see the color, but it blends in nicely with my hand. I did have it on my hand earlier, but I wiped some of it off, so we'll see what that looks like. And then I always wanted to try these eyeshadow sticks, so I bought one from, this one is Bobbi Brown. That's a long wear cream shadow stick in the color, oops, sorry about that. That's in the color Lavender. And if anyone knows me, I do like my pinks and purples. And this is the Laura Mercier also, which I seem to be liking their products a lot. And this is the color, let's see, Strike a Rose, I think. Oops, sorry, focus. So I'll be applying those, and so that's everything that I bought at Sephora and Ulta during the sale. And let me try this stuff, and I will show you my face before I put anything on, and then we'll show you the finished product also after I'm done applying it. Alright, so I just wanted to let you know what everything looked like after I opened it. So this is the Dandelion Blush, which I think is a really, really pretty color. I'm not gonna use that because I already have one, but I'll show you what it looks like when I apply it to myself. Because some of these I want to use for when I go away on vacation, so I don't want to use them quite yet. And this is really pretty. This is the Hula. That is the bronzer. So that's really pretty. I like that it wasn't so dark, because a lot of these I find are dark and they look too orangey on me. But I tested that at Sephora, and it was a really pretty color, which I haven't been able to find that light one in a long time. And then this is the Quay body cream, which smells really good. Okay, and this is the Ellis Brooklyn Miami Nectar, which smells really good. So I just wanted to show you what that looked like. Open it. But yeah, that smells like if you're at the beach. I'm not sure the scent. So let's see if it says what the scent is on here. That doesn't. I'll have to look that up for you, and I'll see what the scent of that is. And then again, in that cute little Sephora favorites, came the Salt and Stone deodorant. So there's a little deodorant stick. And this one, it's a black mascara. I'll have to see how that is. That's a little trial size. I tend to like more brown mascara, but we'll see how that looks after I get done applying it. And then I believe that is Tarte. That's the maracuja oil lip gloss, and that is in the color hibiscus, which I was looking for because those of you know I do like Hawaii and I like hibiscus flowers, so I just thought that would be a pretty color. Then it also came with this Koi super dry shampoo, so I'll spray that on my hair and we'll see how that smells. And then it actually came with this nice little palette right here, and that is 2 blushes. These are a little bit hard to open. I will show you how to open those. It actually opens from the back, but those are in so let's see, a double take cream and powder blush duo, and in the color She's That Girl. So those are some pretty blushes. I'll have to try those out one of these days. So there's that. Nice pretty pinkish peach color, so I was glad that came with that. And then this LYS Natural Finish, let's see, Skin Loyalty Blur Mattifying, helps to set your makeup, so got that. Then this is the Dior eyeshadow palette. These colors are right up my alley. They're really, really pretty. I'm not gonna use that until I go on vacation, but I wanted to show you what the colors look like. But yeah, I like that golden color up at the top, a nice pretty pink, and then the lighter pink at the bottom, and a little bit neutral of a brownish color. And those are really shimmery, so if you like shimmery, I do suggest you to get this palette. They had some other ones that were a little bit too dark for my skin tone, so I chose that. So if you're light skin and blonde hair, I think these would look nice on you also. So I'll be putting those on, but not until I go on vacation next month. And again, I got these Sephora brushes, not opening those either right now. And then here is, I don't know if you see it, I'm calling it Day, but that's the Cactus Fruit 3-in-1 styling cream for your hair to tame frizzies and hair that you want to keep up. And then from Ulta, oops, just moved this, oops, sorry. This right here is the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer, Broad Spectrum SPF, and that is in sand, so I'll be trying that out today for you. And then next we got this bronzing stick by Rare Beauty in Power Boost is the name of the color, so I'll be trying that on because I always wanted to see how these bronzers work. And then the Bobbi Brown eyeshadow stick and the Laura Mercier eyeshadow stick. So the Bobbi Brown one is in lavender and the Laura Mercier is the gold color, so the rose gold, sorry about that. So we'll be trying on some of this stuff, some of the stuff I won't be, but let me try it on and we'll see how I look. Okay, so first what I'm going to use is this Rodan and Fields moisturizer and eye cream. So I'm gonna apply that first to my skin, just to give a little moisture to my skin. So I like to apply my moisturizer first. Again, this is not a tutorial on how to apply makeup, but this is what I like to do when I put makeup on. But so don't mind my hair right now. I do need to get it highlighted, but waiting to get it highlighted before I go on my trip next month to Cape Cod. So stay tuned if you want to see videos on Cape Cod. If you've never been there before, we're looking forward to going. I'm going with my husband and my Dachshund Finn, so stay tuned for those videos. All right, so now that I have moisturizer on, I usually like to put a serum on also, but I'm in a different bathroom today, so I don't have that in here. Then next, I like to just a little bit of eye cream. I usually wake up with puffy eyes. Right now it's a little later in the day, but I just wanted to show you what this makeup looks like that I bought today during the sale. So like that. I'm just gonna let that dry down a little bit. I don't like to use any of the primers or anything because I don't like my face to feel sticky at all. So I just put a little bit of moisturizer on and eye cream for under eye puffiness. So I'm just gonna let that dry down and then we'll get started. All right, and I did go grab the serum, so I'm gonna put that on. So you can see that gets a nice glow to the skin, but it doesn't feel sticky. And then I'm gonna add this hydropeptide tinted moisturizer. This has SPF of 30. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit of that because I always like to have a little bit of tinted sunscreen with moisturizer on my skin. So just gonna put a little bit of that on. I rub that in really good. Always try to get to your hairline. I have some clients that come in with sunburnt foreheads because they don't apply their sunblock very good, but make sure you get it right up to your hairline so this doesn't get sunburned. Okay, so that's just a little bit of tinted moisturizer, and I like to bring that down my neck a little bit. Okay. Next, we're gonna use the Laura Mercier. This is the tinted moisturizer with a broad spectrum of SPF 25. You're probably wondering why I'm using that on top of the SPF that I already used, but this is just to give me a little bit more coverage. So I'm just going to use a little bit of this and see how it looks. Those brushes I will be using eventually, but I just didn't want to get them all dirty up before I go on vacation. So I'm just going to use my hands for now. But can you see that's blending in really nicely with my skin tone? Just to give a little bit of color. I said, just a little bit of color. And again, rub it down your neck to blend it in, just so you don't have a white neck. And any leftover I like to put on my eyes. Okay, so that's the Tinted Moisturizer by Laura Mercier. I don't know how to pronounce that, so correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, and I'm not going to use any concealer underneath my eyes here, because every time I do, I'll show you a little bit closely, I do have very fine lines and wrinkles right here, and when I use concealer it really sticks into, like, see, I can really see all these lines here. The concealer sticks there and I don't like the look of that. But next we're going to try out this bronzing stick and see how that works. Put a little on my nose, cover up my red nose. I got that from when I dove into a 2-foot pool when I was younger. I'll put some here, right on my forehead, a little here. All right. We're going to use a blending brush and see how this blends out. I just want to give a little bit of color. Okay, so far it's blending out pretty nicely. To give it a little bit of color. Okay, I was worried that it's going to be too dark for me, but it's blending out nicely. I like that it's just giving a little bit of a bronzy look. I might apply just a little bit more on the tip of my nose here. Okay, so far I like that pretty good. I might have to blend that out a little bit more. I'm not in my bathroom that has a little bit more light right now. Okay. So like that. And next we're going to use the Benefit Dandelion. I forgot to grab a blush brush, so I'm just going to use the brush that came with it. Let's see, I like that pink because it's not bright pink. Some pinks that I use are a little bit too bright. I'll have to try out that Patrick Ta, I think it was, blush. It might be too bright for me, but we'll see. So next I'm gonna try this Bobbi Brown eyeshadow stick, and we'll see how this looks. I'm just gonna turn to the other mirror over here just so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. Oh, that's really pretty. Easy to go on. So I'll show you. That's one eye with, one eye without. like it glides really, really smoothly. And I like when I press down, it's not hurting my eye. 'Cause I tried other things before and it hurt my eye when I pressed down, but this is going on nice and smoothly. And now we're gonna try the Laura Mercier eyeshadow stick and see how this looks. Okay. This one is a little bit brighter than I thought it would be. Ooh, that's quite bright. Let me just get a blending brush and we'll see how this blends out. So blend it out pretty nicely. It's gonna go back through. And next I'm just going to grab the mascara. And this mascara, oh, it was Charlotte Tilbury. If you're wondering what kind of mascara it is, so. Comes with this kind of a stick, so we'll see how we do with this. Okay, it's going on nicely. I don't have very long eyelashes, but I like that it's making me look like I have some. So that's one eye compared to the other eye, just so you can see. So I like that. Put on a couple of coats. And we'll see how this wears. Sorry, my eyes are a little bit watery right now. Just gonna put a little underneath here. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Put a little bit more in the corner. All right, and so I don't like a whole lot of makeup. This eyeshadow might be a little bit bright when I go outside, but we'll see. And then I'm going to open up this Tarte Maracuja Oil Juicy Lip, and this is in the color Hibiscus, so I'm just going to use a little of that. I always like how these feel on the lips. They're not sticky at all. Okay, and then I'm just gonna use this setting spray that came in that little kit. Let's see how it feels. Hopefully it comes out as a fine mist. So let me just give that a little spray. Okay, it does feel good. Ooh, that feels refreshing. we'll let that dry down and we'll see how that feels. That felt really refreshing. All right, so here's the look. I think it came out really pretty. But just letting that setting spray down. I'm just gonna take the clip out of my hair. And today I really did need to wash my hair, but I wanna try this new Quay dry shampoo, and let's see how it smells, and if it's, I just want to see if it's a spray or if it's a mousse. Okay, it's a spray. It doesn't spray that smell that bad, but I just like to spray out my root. Give it a good spray. See, it gave it a little bit of fullness. Again, I'm just gonna separate my hair a little bit. Spray at the root. And spray at the root. There we go. That looks much better than when I first started. So, but yeah. That worked pretty good. Doesn't smell bad either. So there's that. And then I'm gonna grab that little day stick and see, this is what I mean by these little flyaways. I wanna see if that feels sticky or not on them. All right, and this is the day, what's it say? The cactus fruit 3-in-1. So we'll see how that's on the stick. Oh, that's a pretty good size stick. So let's see if it tames those down. Ooh. And I always hate those little things there because they always stick up on me. Again, I do need to get my roots done, so don't mind my roots right now. Oh, that worked really good. So, let me see if it feels sticky or not. Oh, no, that don't feel sticky at all. Let's see it calm those down nicely. Alright, so here's the finished look. I just wanted to show you the finished look. Alright, so I just wanted to show you a close-up of the finished look. I think it came out really nice. I don't like to wear a whole lot of makeup. I didn't apply all the makeup that I bought today, but I just wanted to show you what I bought and what I used today. And this is the finished look. I really like the look. I like that it's not too dark for me and not too bright. Again, it might be a little bit on the eyeshadow, but I could always tone that down. But anyways, thanks for watching my Sephora Ulta Spring 2026 haul. But thanks for watching. Bye for now. Be sure to subscribe, like if you like this video, and stay tuned for more videos like this and others coming soon. Bye.